Friends, welcome to SG Fine Art. Today we are going to paint this landscape. At first we are starting with the sky. Filling with unsaturated yellow, bit of cadmium yellow, Payne's grey and titanium white. Doing the bright areas of the sky, clouds, that sort of things. Next I will fill in with blue. Now I'm starting with blues. You can see very unsaturated blues. It's a mixture of Prussian blue, Payne's grey and titanium white. Bit of more Prussian blue. The paint brushes I'm using are flat bristle number 2. Hog bristle brushes are great for oil paint, especially on canvas. Oil paint is very thick, you need a hard brush to move it. Synthetic brushes are good for watercolor, acrylics, but for specially oil paint, hog brushes are best. Continue filling with the blues. As you can see, I am using very thick paste of paint without any medium. You can watch I am painting in overlapping layers so that I don't have to mix in. I won't mix at all. Just put the colors side by side. Don't mix oil paint too much. For mixing, use just around the edges. The sky is more or less filled up. Now the distant valley. Almost mixed with the sky, very difficult to differentiate between them. filling up with unsaturated yellow, cadmium yellow, Payne's grey and titanium white. Leaving out the distant trees and bushes. Don't trees like trees, they're just shapes. Just paint a shape, don't paint a thing. Walking in the front part, foreground, that's a bit uninteresting. Now filling the distant fields. As you can see, it's very unsaturated green. Viridian green, Payne's grey, a bit of yellow ochre and titanium white. Like the colors I am using in the distant are very unsaturated. When I come to foreground, the color will be saturated, gradually saturated. A bit more saturated green, just a bit more. Never mix paints with brushes. Mix paint with palette knives. If you mix paint with your brushes get clogged with paint. It's a very bad habit. And also you need to mix paint in large amounts. You have to need used to palette knives. Mix the paint with palette knives and paint in thick layers of paint. That's the beauty of oil paint. It's not a watery wash like watercolor. The foreground field, bit more saturated greens. But always remember the basic rule: the trees are darker, fields are lighter. Almost in every case. some distant details. I am continuing to work on wet. That's the best thing for oil painting. Using a round synthetic number 2 brush for filling up the details. Lighter area of the distant trees. Dark areas are already filled. Now the foreground trees. The greens are more or less saturated now. Distant greens are viridian greens, cooler greens. In the foreground, it is sap green, saturated, warmer green. I'm good painting in overlapping layers with the ground to make the edges soft. Filling up the areas. I'm using number 1 hog bristle filbert brush. Filbert brushes are very versatile brushes. You can use them almost everywhere. A few highlights in the foreground, adding few more details and depth. Some negative areas through the trees, making it look more realistic. While you paint a tree, painting the negative areas is very important. The tree holes. If you paint in wet on wet technique and paint in overlapping layers, see, you don't have to mix even at all. Bit more highlights. If you like my paintings, I request you all to subscribe my channel and share my videos. It will give me encouragement to create more videos and post them on YouTube. Your support is highly appreciated. If you are seeing my videos, don't leave without subscribing my channel. Adding details in the foreground trees. I'm using a number 1 hog bristle round brush. And for highlights, I'm using with lemon yellow, Payne's grey, just a bit of sap green and titanium white. Number 2 hog bristle flat brush. The painting is almost finished. I again request you all to subscribe my channel. Please like and share my videos. Thank you for watching my videos. Side stand. Thank you.